Hey, what's up, everybody? It's episode number 3 of dXn's Kitchen, brought to you once again by Mess's Fireworks. Just take 81 south across the Pennsylvania border to find the largest selection of fireworks anywhere near us. Now, this isn't necessarily a recipe, more so of a food hack. I know the 4th of July is coming up. I know that there's going to be a lot of campfires and bonfires and grilling, and I figured, what's everybody's favorite summertime dessert? S'mores, right? But what's the worst part about the s'mores? It's the mess, it's the making them, it's the process. You get marshmallow everywhere, you've got chocolate everywhere. Well, I saw something that I thought was absolutely amazing, and that was doing them on the grill or over a campfire inside an ice cream cone, because it holds everything right in there with a thin layer of foil. You've got the perfect s'more container right there, and you can even add in some wild stuff, which we'll do. So all you really need outside of the ice cream cones are your fillings. So let's get to making these, shall we? Essentially, to put these on the grill like I'm gonna do, or you can do them over a campfire. We'll do them both ways. You wanna get yourself a good piece of heavy-duty aluminum foil, and it is important that it's heavy-duty aluminum foil, because that thin stuff on the grill, you're gonna end up ruining your little treat here. So marshmallows are a key ingredient. I suggest using the mini ones because they will melt faster, there's less mass, and it gives you more room for additional stuff. I also suggest that when you use your filler, or as we're gonna refer to it tonight as spackle, that you find mini, I'm gonna cover up the brand there, but get the mini semi-sweet chocolate chips, because A, they're smaller, they'll melt faster, but B, they create that caulking between our layers that we're looking for. And over here in the fun department, I basically just ransacked the candy aisle. Found some Milk Duds, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups in 2 sizes, and I'll explain that in just a minute. Mr. Goodbar for a classic that I'm gonna make you that's inspired by Duff the Cake Guy, and my favorite candy bar, 100 grand. So here's the deal. For me, we'll do just the traditional, which is usually just graham cracker, chocolate, and marshmallow. So you take your cone, and you want to make like that little plug at the bottom, like when you get that frozen ice cream cone and there's always like that plug of chocolate at the bottom. We'll do that here, and then we're just going to do the same thing, and then we're just going to go all the way up. Marshmallow and chocolate, marshmallow and chocolate. Get them down in there, because you want as much stuff as possible inside your s'more, right? Nobody wants a skimpy s'more. Couple layers of chocolate, couple layers of marshmallow, and there we go. So you got some more chocolate in there, because you got to make room for one last little round of marshmallows. So there we go, marshmallows in, one extra one for the birds. And then this is real simple. You essentially just wrap it up like you would anything else, so that everything stays inside. And you get a little protection from the heat when you throw this puppy on the grill, and you just kind of like roll it like you would anything else. Nice layer of protection on the outside, seal it up real nice. Move along. And now on to the non-traditional, because we got to go a little wild. We did spend a bunch of money in the candy aisle, so this is why I got 2 different sizes of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So much like the first one, we do want to put a little bit of a chocolate base in there, because nothing's going to fit down perfectly into that little crevice like these mini chocolate chips. And that's when you take the mini Reese's Peanut Butter Cup and drop that in there, thus creating a flat plug to then apply a layer of marshmallow. And we're gonna go big and thick with this one. That's what she said. And there we go. And we'll tamp that down. And then on top of that, that's where the full-size Reese's Peanut Butter comes in. And you just smoosh that guy down in there. And just like the last time, I might have overfilled this one. We could be in for a messy s'more later. Wrap it up and get it ready for the grill. What are some other fun things that melt well? Well, caramel is always on that list, right? Let's go with something a little fun and caramel based, because caramel, marshmallow, chocolate, those all sound like fantastic summertime treats to me. So we get our chocolate base in there. We'll throw a few marshmallows in there. We'll go with a little bit more of a delicate hand this time and see if we can really get some striations within there. So we'll get a few marshmallows, and then we gotta go with a couple of Milk Duds, right? Make a nice layer of those, caramel and marshmallow together. Throw a few chocolate chips in there to fill in the cracks. Like I said earlier, spackle. And then the marshmallows. And then you cap that top off with one of these little 100 gram bars. Chocolate caramel, crispy, also wonderful. You just wrap it up. Now earlier I mentioned Duff Goldman, who is the ace of cakes, and he takes on that weirdo Buddy on the Food Network. Well, he introduced me to something that I actually had on tour at a restaurant that I can't recall off the top of my head, but that dessert was called the CMP, Caramel, Peanuts, in marshmallow, all sealed under a chocolate lid. So that's been a favorite flavor combination of mine for a long time, which is why we went out and got the Mr. Good bar, because that is Hershey's chocolate bar with salted peanuts inside. So again, we'll lay the foundation of a little bit of chocolate to fill that gap. We'll go with a few marshmallows, and I'm gonna break these up because they're a little big and I didn't know how to prep them. So we'll just throw in some milk chocolate, because those chocolate chips are semi-sweet. So you're getting a double dose of chocolate here. And I think you're also gonna distribute the peanuts a little bit better with that. That's Mookie in the background. I'm sure you can hear him. He's excited for s'mores. Don't give chocolate to dogs. That's real bad for them. And if you're a pet lover, maybe check out 95X Cares every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Instagram Live for the time being. And once we go back to the studio, we'll be back live in studio with pets as well. So with that one, again, some more marshmallows, and then we'll top this bad boy off with a couple of hunks of that wonderful Mr. Good bar, one of my favorite chocolate bars as a kid. And again, wrap it up. All right, so we've got 4 of these, which is, I don't know, about all I would want to do. Now here's the cool thing, if you wanted to. Now I'm gonna put these on a gas grill, but if you wanted to have the kids roast these, and I wouldn't suggest giving these to kids. You've been around with kids, that much sugar in them anyway. It's your decision. You be the parent you want to be. But you can take just a regular skewer and stick it right up the center and let them roast it over campfire, bonfire. Obviously, you're the parent, you know what's best for your kid, but there is an option if you don't want to do it the lazy way, the way that I'm about to, and just set them on a gas grill. All right, so it's time to put our delicious s'mores cones on the grill to melt. Now, mine's a little hotter than I want it to be right now, but for the sole principle of seeing this, just put them in, and I would maybe give them like 45 seconds to a minute tops before you open this lid back up and flip them. It's seriously easy. Again, not really a cooking video this week, more of a dessert hack / camping hack. We'll hack into these and try them, see what I did there, in just a minute. Hey, it's episode 3 of Dixon's Kitchen, presented by Mess's Fireworks. Just take 81 south of the Pennsylvania border to find the largest selection of fireworks anywhere. Now this week we did a little bit of a camping hack / cooking tip, which is making s'mores inside an ice cream cone. So let's see how this, and that is absolutely what you're looking for. You might waste a little bit on top, but no more than what is squirted out the side of that graham cracker, right? And sometimes in the summer, the best way to end a day and celebrate the 4th of July is to stand by a random birdhouse and enjoy a sweet treat. We'll see you next time on Dixon's Kitchen. Oh, good. It's really good.